What's up, guys? Day 5, and it's called Good Thing, this song that I'm trying to learn today. So far, it's been pretty hard trying to learn a song in an hour each day. It's not a day that I'm spending doing it, so I'm going to give it a crack, see how we get on. So let's get into it. So one thing he's talking about is this riff, and this is how much of it I've learned so far. And there's a little bit extra to it, but he talks about like, oh, you might not find that the best way to do it. You might try these other ways, and he doesn't really go into explaining each of those ways. But he said, oh, you might find it better doing it like this, suggesting that you're listening by ear and working it out just by sound. Now, for me as a beginner, that's a complete no-no. So, well, not because I don't want to do it, it's just because my ears aren't trained enough to be able to do it. And this is only 5 lessons in, so they're good skills to be learning, but I just don't think you'd know this by now unless you're really amazing and just progressing and very good, have a very good ear. So I think this is pushing it a bit. Even the end part of this riff he's trying to teach, I just can't get because I'm slowing down the YouTube video to really understand what he's doing. Maybe if you had the actual course and you got the written literature that goes with it, it might explain it a lot more. I don't know. If any of you've got it, then cool, let me know. But in terms of just watching the video, it's really hard to get to grips with what he's doing. But I'll try and get as far with it as I can. All right, so this is close to about 40 minutes into it. So I'll show you the bits that I've learned. I haven't tried to play it along with the band yet. I might not even get time in this hour one that I'm doing today. Because there's a lot more to learn in it. I don't know if the next one's going to be even harder, but I'm just doing what I can in the time that I've got. So I'll show you what I've done so far. That's about it so far. Okay, so I haven't got much further. My hour's pretty much up, so I'm going to play what I've learned. But I've been trying to play with the band a little bit, but it's difficult because they've got 4 beats here, 4 beats there, which I've learned through the video and what Keith tells you. But I haven't got any of the notes and the sheet music that I think they provide with the course. I'm just doing it from the YouTube videos, so it's quite tricky when you play with the band. Although they show you the chord and when it changes, I haven't had enough time to study how many beats and where is appropriate. So my timing's a bit off with that, but I'll play what I've learnt so far. You might not hear the band music in the background because I'm just going to try and show you what I've got, but I feel I've got a good understanding of probably a third to maybe half of the song, but just not nailed or timed properly. But I'll do what I can now. And that's about it really. Most of the time took me learning the riff. The chords are quite simple. I've obviously learnt these chords before, but it's just getting the number of beats. But anyway, that's it for day 5. That's how far I've got. In the hour that I had, I think really I need more like 2 to 3 hours. I'll probably get a good understanding of each of these songs. But as I said in my previous video yesterday, if you were trying to learn these all as an absolute beginner, there's no way you get through it. In this lesson, for example, he talks about the pentatonic scale, and you saw him play a bit of that as part of the intro riff, if you like. And I don't know, he just touches on it. I mean, it's good to introduce it, and people just obviously will recognise the word, and then maybe later on in their learning they decide to pick into that a bit more. But straight off the bat, it seems quite a lot to have to get your head round, and this is only 5 lessons deep. But hey ho, it's cool. I'm enjoying it. I actually quite like the song as well, which is kind of different for me. I've never really listened to I guess it's like country music. I've never really listened to this stuff, and particularly this guy. So this is cool, and I'll see you in the next one anyway, tomorrow. Cheers.